Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. So today we are going to fly from Oslo to Haugesund and back to Oslo again. So this flight was just arrived from Stavanger, and yeah, so we are going to fly now to Haugesund. If you want to follow the real flight, you can search it up on Flight Radar 24. You can search the aircraft registration, that is Lima November Echo November Victor, and you can search up the flight number, that is Delta Yankee 190. Yes, so then shall we begin the flight? Okay, so we can go to the FMC, we can go FS sections, we can request our jetway and our baggage cards. So then we can go here. We're going to have 4.8 tons of cargo, so that means 2.05, that's maximum on the forward cargo hold, and it's going to be 2.25 in the back. We are going to have 5.8 tons of fuel, and we are going to have 171 passengers on board. No, what 17? 171. Thank you. We can start boarding, and we can begin the baggage loading process when that is available. That should be very soon. So the first one is ready, and the second one is very soon, I hope. No. Yes, we can just begin it, and you too. So we are going to, if my phone can be a little bit faster here. So it seems like we don't have any ATC online for now at Oslo. Nope. I hope we are going to get some ATC, but we are still going to wait and see. So then we can go to the FMC. 7800, that's 26 correct. The AIRAC is February 23rd to March 23rd, and the PMDG version is correct. Passing it, we don't need to do that, and routing. So we're going to fly Echo November Golf Mike to Echo November Hotel Delta. We are going to be Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. Okay, and we are expecting to depart 01 left. So you can go to our departure. Yeah, 0 left via the Atla 5 Alpha departure. And we can take the rest of the route, so it's going to be Papa 600. And then it's going to be IP mode and Zulu 280. And Ulvos. Very simple. We can activate not execute yet, and here. So we are going to have a context of 15. Cruising altitude for today is going to be 300, flight level 300. And our cruising wind is going to be 32717. And it's going to be minus 14, minus 58 then. And if I, yes, so just going to remove the bug from the rudders. And yes, final reserves are going to be 3 tons. 3 tons. Okay. Then we can begin refueling the aircraft. And we can check the route. Yes, and we can also do the set up the arrival. So we are expecting to land what runway? Runway 31. So I'm going to use RNAV for runway 31 via the Ulvos 1 Victor arrival. Ulvos 1 Victor arrival via, think it's bomb up. We can double check that. FSC legs page. Yes, that's bomb up. Route. There you go. Okay, so that we can check our route. So this is the Atlap 5 Alpha departure. Atlap, IP mode, Ulvos, and this is the arrival. Very simple, and here we have the missed approach. Yes, we can execute it. I'm satisfied with the routing. So we can turn on terrain and yeah. Traffic is called. I'm going to set 012, that is the runway heading from 401 left. And it's going to be initially 7,000 feet. So that should be good. I think is this not finished yet, and we can then take 250 below 100. Forecast, no. It doesn't go to work. Come on. Can I cancel it, please? There. Okay, just going to click load and it doesn't going to get anything. There, data config anywhere else. Okay, so free flight level 310, 200, and 100. So we can execute that and we can do the rest in the when we are up in the air. So passengers, now cargo is very soon finished on the front side here. Front side on the front of the aircraft, and the refilling is not finished yet. Okay, then the forward cargo bay is filled up, and yes. So then go to double check again. No ATC online. That's okay. Can't do anything about it. Hoping that it's going to that we are going to get some ATC on our way back then. That should because of the arrival, for example, into Oslo, it's long and yeah. So the baggage is now completed. Fuel is soon. Passengers not. So we are going to depart at around 19 minutes. So we need to do the takeoff briefing very soon. And to do that, we need to have a navigraph. Okay. Going to unload and we're going to import a new flight, and that is going to be from Oslo to Haugesund. And we can just check the weather now. Weather. So the winds are 290 at 4 knots, and it's variable by 210 and 350. Okay, -4, dew point -19, QNH is 994 and no sig. So QNH is 994. So pretty low pressure, but it's good weather in general. And there we go, thank you. Should be 994. And we're going to set in 300 in the cruising altitude here. 300. And we can turn on the seatbelts. We can release the fuel truck. Yes. Yeah, so I think we are ready here. We can begin to fill in the weather and so on for the takeoff performance. I hope PMDG soon releases their tablet. I hope. I do want to use some good tools for the takeoff performance, but... And if they don't release with the takeoff performance, then I'm very disappointed. But it makes sense to have a takeoff calculator, so they are most likely going to release with it. Release it without it doesn't make any sense still. So okay, so the wind was 290 at 4 knots. 290 at 4 knots. It's going to be -4 degrees. QNH is going to be 994. And we can soon take the Harrier and set fuel rate. So 67.2 tons, 67,200, and center of gravity is 18.5. I think that's acceptable, so we can execute. Okay, so then I think we actually can take Alpha 3 for our departure, because it's then we don't need to taxi so long. Okay, so then we can go here, 26k, and we're going to have a 41 temperature here. Takeoff, we're going to use flaps 5, trim is set, and it's going to be 138, 140 and 150. Okay, so no one of this is near. Why are we always getting these 40 and 50 here? 140 and 150. Okay, and then we can take the departure briefing, I think. And we're going to set the MFRI of 1,766 feet. $1,766, is it not 56? 66. There we go. So then I think we can take the departure briefing. So for the weather now at Oslo, it's pretty good. We do have a little bit heavy of 4 knots. It's variable by 210 degrees and 350. That is around, it can be a tailwind or a headwind or crosswind. It's variable around that. So, and the KVK and -4, dew point is -19. The QNH is 994, and it's no significant weather change. So for our taxi, we are expected to just push straight back and taxi by Kilo and November to Alpha, but Alpha 3 runway 0 left. The heading is for 0 left is 02 degrees, and that is set in all the 3 boxes. So for any emergencies on the runway, under 8 knots we are going to reject for every abnormal things. Above 8 knots we are going to reject for engine failures, fire, wind shear warning, or the aircraft is unsafe to fly. And I'm going to reject takeoff. I'm going to close the first lift, take out speed work manual and apply maximum reverse. If not braking properly, I'm just going to take full manual braking of the aircraft. If you are able, we are going to vacate the runway and do further actions after that. If not, we are just going to continue to take we're going to set the park brake on the runway and do the necessary checklist and most likely evacuate. So if any warnings occur after the V-bomb, we are just going to continue to take off, raise the gear and post the right, and no further actions under 400 feet. After 400 feet, we are going to take the add no checklist, non-checklist, and decide what we are going to do. Yes, that should be the rejected takeoff. So for our departure, we are going to fly the Alpha departure out of 0 left. Very simple. It's a nose abatement departure procedure number 2 that is used for this departure. We have a transition altitude of 7,000 feet, and we have set that in our box, and in the initial climb altitude is 7,000. Very simple, not 250, maximum 250, not below 10,000, and or unless otherwise instructed. Yes, that should be for the departure. So for the automation, it's going to be a left seat takeoff with my side on the master. It's going to just be an LN-ENV takeoff, and if we need to return back, we are going to tune in the LS frequencies as we go. And for our engine out, SID is going to be out of Golf Romeo Mike VOR at 5 miles, right turns, and to Golf Romeo Mike VOR, and that frequency should be at where is it? Okay, wait a little bit. Approach, could take a run shot at 11595. 11595. That's if we need to if any engine failures occur after V1. Yes, that yes, and it's no threats at all for our departure. Little traffic or nothing. It's clear weather and not much train around here. So any questions? Good, then the departure briefing is complete. Sorry. Okay, so we can check. We are going to depart in around 10 minutes, and we're going to check the real plane we are flying with. That hasn't departed yet. I think we take a PA to the passengers and do the pre-flight checklist. Mine damer og herrer, velkommen ombord til Norwegian rute 190 fra Oslo til Haugesund. Flytiden i dag, den er forventet til å bli rundt 40 minutter. Så ja, vi er veldig snart klar for avgang. Så setter dere etappespikkervettet, og for deres egen sikkerhet og andres vær så snill å følge med på safety briefingen som kommer fra Kabikre veldig snart. Været for Haugesund nå, det ser ganske ikke så veldig bra ut egentlig. Det er litt vind fra nord, det er 0 grader, og så er det litt regn i området. Vi kommer til en værrapport når vi har bytt lesingen vår, så får vi se da. Ellers så håper jeg at dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian denne ettermiddagen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board to Norwegian flight 190 from Oslo to Haugesund. Our flight time today is expected to be around 40 minutes. We are ready for departure, so sit down, take on the seatbelts, and for your own safety and others, please follow the safety briefing that's going for the cabin crew very soon. The weather now at Haugesund seems not the best. It's a little bit wind from the north, and it's 0 degrees and a little bit of rain around the area. We are going to give you a weather report when we have begun our descent down to Haugesund. Otherwise, we hope to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Okay, then that was the PA for the passengers. We can set a V2 speed of 150 knots and we can do the pre-flight checklist. And I think we can do the pushback as well. We can just push back after gate. The real plane is most likely going to push back very soon, they ought to, so pits covers, they are removed. Oxygen. And it's lagging. Checked 100%. Now transparent display switches all at normal and auto. Window heat are on, air conditioning pressure. Packs are off and all bleeds are on. Flight instruments, we are tracking 012 degrees, conditions 994 and we are rating 690 feet. Park brake are set. Engine start, levers, idle tent, rudder engine 3 0. Should 3 and 0 for rudder and electron, okay. And takeoff taxi briefing are complete. So pre-flight checks above the line is complete, and I think we just can take the below the line and push back out of it. So below the line, fuel, we have 5,800 kilograms and all the wing pumps are on. Passenger signs are set. Auto brake, RTO. CD pre-flight connectors are completed. Takeoff speeds, V1. 148, rotate 140 and V2 150. MCP V2 150, headings 12 and 7,000 feet are set. So pre-flight checklist is complete. We can turn on the hydraulics. And we can begin to prepare ourselves for the pushback. So 5.73 on the trim. I think around there. I think that seems a good spot. Oh, what is happening there? Thank you. So everything here is completed. We can close the door. We can tune on Unicom of 122.8. Go to double check. No controls online. Okay, so APU is on. APU, and we are. Wait a little bit. So system, we are out of hydraulics. That's very good feeling. Okay, so we can go to ground maintenance and serve hydraulic.
Nordic 113, stand 60, position starting onto taxiway Golf facing west. Nordic 113, Oslo traffic.
Okay, and we can announce that we are going to push back as well. Car traffic Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel is pushing back out of gate 11 Gardermoen traffic. Okay, then we can release the chocks. Go straight out. And yes, I think 80 meters is a good one. Start.
Nordic 113 with position spot on the Delta instead.
Before start checklist, flight is closed, there are some windows are closed, the collision light on, and my god, this is horrible FPS now. And alt off. Okay, we can release the brakes. Why is this so laggy or stuttering so much? Is it something with my graphic driver? Is it something with the simulator? My PC?
Here we go.
Okay. We can start engine number 2 then. Turn on engine.
Oslo traffic, Australia for Foxtrot, taxiing to runway 01 left, Alpha 2 via Romeo, Papa Yankee
25 and fuel. Let's go to check
and
for the engine start valves
November.
because of the lagging.
Oslo traffic.
Oslo traffic, Osprey 165 Bravo, taxi to hold point, Alpha 2, runway 01 left, via November 3, November 2, and hold Alpha 2, Oslo traffic.
Good stop there. Set the parking brake. Yes, it's I think it's some bottles on what's or something that is just causing this. Okay, ground. Okay, so when we have departed, we should be okay. My god, it's very horrible now. You can't even reset my camera view. Yes, it's most likely something on WhatsApp that is causing this problem. I haven't that much touching in Oslo before, so 25 and fuel. I have clicked on you many times. Thank you. What is my FPS on right now? It's around if even the FPS counter will load. Yes, 7 FPS. My god. Is it something that is not loaded properly, or so it is most likely a VATSIM model or a model from MS2020. Okay, so generators on, AP off.
Oslo traffic, Oslo 448 is landing car runway 1 right via Bravo 1.
Okay, we can take the after before taxi checks. Generators on, pit width on, NTS off, aircraft pressure packs are auto. Isolate auto, engine start to set at continuous. Recall checked, engine start levers. Lieutenant flight controls. Please, there we go. So ailerons. And it won't even deflect the... Is it... Okay, elevators...
Oslo traffic, Osprey 2472 is pushing back and starting from the gate 203 and will be facing to the
flight control test are complete. Or check.
south.
And
Oslo traffic.
AP off. Before taxi checklist are complete.
KLM, if you're going to fly on VATSIM, please don't drive through the aircraft.
Shit. I think it must. It can just think. Yes, it's something on WhatsApp or something. Garmin traffic, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, taxiing to runway 0 left, hold point Alpha 3 via Kilo November, Garmin traffic. Okay, and get turn on the lights. Flaps 5, missing brakes.
Oslo traffic, Oslo 448 is departing runway 1 right via Oslo.
Now it's better, so it is some VATSIM models or something. Okay, there is an Osprey there. I think yeah, British Avic to have a live stream here now. So it is surprising that there's so many Ospreys that is flying around here now at this time. So I think we are, yeah, it's going to pass before us. So the real plane is now taxiing to the runway. And what happened? Oh no, there it is. Is he No, he's not giving away to me. Alpha 3 is just around the corner here. Precis, vi fick inte åt oss.
Oslo traffic, Osprey 165 Bravo, via Alpha 2 lining up runway 01 left and taking off massive for Alpha departure, Oslo traffic.
Yes, that was him. Okay, so in November, so we're going to follow the Osprey around here to Alpha 3.
Nordic 113 will taxi via Delta Golf November Mike to holding point
just
no, Mike Alpha 20 point Alpha 1 Nordic 113 Oslo traffic.
Oslo traffic, Oslo profile is airborne 3,000 feet. Oslo traffic.
Oh, now I see. It's like a plane that is standing there. Okay, good. Okay, turn off the taxi light while we're not taxiing. Two possible ways that this aircraft is not properly lined up on the taxiway. The pilot isn't taxiing correctly, or it's something wrong with the to import the plane into the simulator. All I know is that Oslo is a busy airport right now, and I do understand that. And what was the point to have a cargo apron on the main taxiway? We should have taxied by Mike, not November, but I didn't see that coming. And the plane had departed from. You can't guess it. It's Alpha 3. It's exactly same that we are going to depart from. Are we moving? Yes, we are. No, not APU. Is he going to use... No, it's most likely that he... No, he's going to use Alpha 3 as well. Oh, are you kidding with me? Can you please speed up? I do have a little bit... I'm a little bit behind schedule, I think.
Oslo traffic, Osprey 04 Foxtrot, taxiing via Alpha 3 Mike to Alpha 2. Oslo traffic.
And I'm just following you and taxiing via to Alpha 3. Is it any airplanes on arrival or going to depart? Cargo traffic, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel is landing up and departing runways 01 left for Alpha 3 cargo traffic. Okay, so...
Nordic 113 will taxi to holding point up to Stedner, point for Alpha 1, Nordic 113 Oslo traffic.
And we can see the cabin crew. Going to land up on the runway, and then we can
Nordic
take...
113 will also return right onto Mike's as there's traffic which is standing still. Nordic 113 is the traffic.
I'm not that good to taxi here like this and just line up like this. And now we are countering this laggy thing. It can't be something that isn't loaded.
Oslo traffic, Osprey 2472, it's the traffic on November. I radioed pushback and I'm starting engines, Oslo traffic.
See, like I said, I'm not good at this landing up thing here. Okay, so then we can take the before check-off checklist. Flaps. 5 planned. 5 green lights. Stabilizer strip set
Caution
to
for anyone on November that's
5.7 units,
standing the jet there, which is not taxing Nordic 113.
Before take-off checklist are complete, then we can take off. So, take off.
Oslo traffic, Osprey 804 Foxtrot, lining up on runway 01 left.
Press
Oslo
table.
traffic.
Take off reset. Checked.
V1, rotate.
Too fast rotation.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Checked. Yes, there's something wrong with the loading. So
Oslo traffic, Oslo 2472, taxiing by November to holding point Alpha 2. Oslo traffic.
Osprey, stand back. Correction, Nordic 113 holding Alpha 2, Oslo traffic.
Oslo traffic, Osprey 804 Foxtrot, taking up runway 01 left via the MSFS4 Alpha departure.
So it's
Oslo
something
traffic.
to the right here that is that haven't loaded properly, so that is causing this stutter, I think. Yeah. Flaps 1.
Nordic 113 behind the departing 737 Osprey, landing up and releasing runway 01 left, Osprey 1, sorry, correction, Nordic 113, Oslo traffic.
Can continue our climb to our cruising altitude of 300. We can turn on VNAV and we can proceed direct to Valpu. No, connection Antlap. And we can take the after takeoff checklist. So engine bleeds on, releasing cabin crew first. Engine bleeds on, packs auto, landing gear, up and off, flaps up, no light, and altimeters are standard. Cross checked. After takeoff checklist are complete.
Oslo traffic, Osprey 804 Foxtrot, airborne, passing 2,200 feet. Oslo traffic.
Yeah, I think that was a good departure, unless of, or yeah, the stuttering that wasn't good, but. And I think that something with other Orbex
Nordic 113, runway 01 left, departing via the
if it is
Master for upper departure, runway 01 left, Oslo traffic, Nordic 113.
wait, it's a little bit too loud on the sound here on WhatsApp. I can tune it down to around -5, 6, okay.
Oslo traffic, Osprey 2472 is lining up runway 01 left behind the departing Nordic flight. Oslo traffic.
Okay, so then we are passing 10,000 feet, landing lights off. And the pressurization seems to work properly. Yes. 300, that seems good. On, off, on, auto, 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 and it seems good. So then we can, no, it's a little bit turbulent there, so we should wait with the passengers. So it seems that it's going to be a little bit turbulent way to Haugesund here. But we can survive some turbulence.
Nordic 113 at 2,070 feet, climb to flight level 70, Nordic 113.
So we raised the gear at almost 400 feet above the ground. The best part with 5.6 tons of fuel on board. And we needed to take off fuel of 5.5, so that was in the limit. So like now it's not stuttering at all. So I think it's something that isn't loading properly at the right side of the airport, or if it is, I think it's something that isn't loading properly with the Orbex scenery, because I deleted it and went into the simulator again with the default, and that worked fine, no stuttering. So it's something with the scenery.
Oslo traffic, Oslo 2472, taking off runway 01 left on the massive 4 Alpha departure, Oslo traffic.
I think we should then begin to prepare for our descent, because that isn't too far away. So, for our descent, we are going to set in the winds. So, 33625. 1226. 28420. Execute. Yes. And I think we can begin to set up for arrival here, so it's going to be RNAV for runway 31. And yes. So our minimums are going to be 3333. Yes, course 313. Okay, 20,000 feet, then we can check the pressurization again. It seems to work fine, and nothing else as it switches. Dock pressure, yeah. So it seems to work properly, and that's good for everyone aboard. So we should soon take to the approach briefing, just will be finished. And this is Lima November, Echo November Victor. Now we have Bergen of Flesland Tower. Flesland Tower is online. That is not our alternate either. That's if we need to divert, we are going to divert directly to Oslo. But we have plenty of fuel, so we should be able to take some go-rounds. And if we are confident that we're going to land and we are running out of the diversion fuel we have, we are just going to not divert, because it's very long to Oslo. We have 45 minutes to think about to take Flesland, but it wasn't that good weather, and Stavanger wasn't that good either. So I went with Oslo. I think I should actually take should I take Kristiansand? Kjevik. It is not too far away from Haugesund. Because if I could have diverted to Flintstone or Haugesund, we could just take some buses and drive the passengers down to Haugesund. So I am excited for the Just Flight F28 fellowship that is hopefully going to release. They posted a new video tonight, I think, Norwegian time, UTC2, and I think when that is out, if I'm going to learn to fly it, we are sometimes going to take some retro Broughton safe flights. If you want to deep dive into Norwegian's history, they actually began to fly some small route for Broughton's in the 90s. And then they began to big in 2002. So most people say that it was founded in 2002. It was founded in 1992. Or 93, I don't remember. But the real Norwegian that we know today, it was founded in 2002. Yes, yeah. So should we take the approach briefing then? Just to be finished with that too. Open airport. So we should also calculate the landing distance. So we are know what we are expecting there. So around 65.4 tons on our landing weight. 65,400. 65,400 to go to double check. Yeah, 65,400. And we are now at our cruising altitude very soon. Okay, we should then begin our approach briefing very soon. Okay, so we're going to land economy Hotel Delta for runway 31. Dry winds are 360 at 8 knots. 360 at 8 knots. Temperature are 0 degrees. And the QNH is going to be 996. We are going to land with 530 and we need to auto brake 3 or max. Yes, I think we can use auto brake max for our arrival this time, just so we don't lose that much time. And flaps is going to be 149 at 430. Okay, that is the landing calculation. Then we should take the departure briefing, approach briefing right now. So we are going to land via the Haugesund Victor arrival. When I think about it, we should just take a lower altitude that the plane can begin to descend. No, sorry. There. So we are going to land the Haugesund Victor arrival. Very simple and nothing special is required. Okay, so then for our approach, we're going to land Arnhem for runway 31. Courses are 313 and we have set the videos to 333 feet. For our mid approach, we're going to climb to Balsa, then to 2005, turn left direct to VOR and to VOR holding at Karmøy. So that's very simple, and our airport elevation is around 87 feet. So for taxi, we are just going to land and just going to backtrack when we are able. If we are able to make it at Alpha 1, we are going to try that. We have auto brake max, but yeah, I think we're going to just a little bit and then we just turn around on the runway, not taxiing the whole way down and the whole way up again. And expect some wind shear at final. Yes, so for any threats, we have this terrain at Ulvås at the little bit of north and the east of the airport, and the wind shear warning that we have, but otherwise it's a good weather. Any questions? Good, and I think the approach briefing is complete. Then we can take the descent checklist. Okay, so pressurization landing altitude set to 100 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake set to max. Landing grade, sorry. Landing data, VREF laps 30 at 149 knots plus 5. And minimum are 333 feet. And approach briefing is complete. Set checklist is complete, and I think the pressurization landing pressurization have bugged again. Maybe I should report that into PMDG because we are cruising at 300, and the plane says that we're not on a scheduled descent, off scheduled descent, and it isn't. Okay, then we can brief our passengers then. Mine damer og herrer, en liten oppdatering fra cockpiten. Vi har nå begynt nedstillingen vår ned til Haugesund, og vi er forventet til å lande om rundt ca. 20 minutter. Været nå for Haugesund, det ser ikke så veldig mye bedre ut enn i stad. Så vi har fortsatt en liten fin... Nå har vi faktisk en vind fra nord-vest. Og så er det litt regn i området. Litt skyer rundt omkring, og så har temperaturen gått ned til minus 1 grad. Så ja, det har blitt noe bedre i hvert fall. Men ellers, vi håper at det har hatt en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian denne ettermiddagen, og håper at vi ser til igjen veldig snart. Ladies and gentlemen, a quick update from the flight deck. We are now beginning our descent down to Oslo and are expecting to land in around 20 minutes. The weather now at Haugesund is not the best. We have a northwest wind and a little bit of rain around the area. We have a few clouds around and -1 degree. So the weather haven't been better since we departed. Otherwise, we hope that you enjoy this flight with Norwegian. I hope to see you again very soon. So that was the passenger briefing. So then, what was I going to do now? Don't remember. Yeah, it should be a good approach this, I hope. You can see that we have a little bit of clouds around here, but we can reach the passengers now on our descent, so they can go on the toilet and so on. Because it's a better weather now than it was on in Oslo when we departed. Yeah, today in around between 10 and 11 local time here in Norway, we had a little bit of a situation with the Norwegian. One of their airplane departed Oslo and was scheduled to fly to Reykjavik, or Keflavik I think it's in English, and then they experienced the smoke in the cabin after an oven that was leaking some smoke, and so they diverted down to Stavanger and got the situation under control and departed soon after. So it's interesting, and it was on lack of this. They said that it was they was trying to warp some food or something on board. So it doesn't happen then very often, but it has been great for the Norwegian aviation this week. We have this radar problem. We have this thing that's caused smoke in the cabin now today, and it was one more thing. Don't remember. Yes, you know, and it was some bad weather in northern Norway, so Tromsø airport, for example, was closed. Very. Oh, and that was some wind there. Yes. Oh, so this airfield is in that the British Airways flight is in Sweden. Okay, that makes sense. It's I think this was in Great Britain or something. No, it's in Sweden. BAE 146. I like this M47 more, but that's just me. So I'm expecting to stream tomorrow. I don't know where we're gonna fly. It's more likely to be a little bit of around the same time, or maybe a little bit later because it's Friday. But I don't know. When I'm flying, I need to return back to the airport I departed from. This is Oslo, or if I fly Norwegian Air Sweden out of Copenhagen or Sweden or Stockholm, but I haven't done that. Just only fly out of Oslo, but that makes sense. This most departures go out. But see tomorrow if I'm going to where I'm going to fly, because I need to fly to one place and back again. That is my little policy. I need to minimum 2 flights, not 3. If it's got to be 3, then it needs to be 4. So yeah, but that's because I'm going home too also. But I'm flying. Yeah, but most Norwegian that fly out of Oslo, the last departures, are staying at their destination to fly early flights into Oslo, because most people are flying into Oslo in the morning, not out. So it makes sense. Makes absolute sense. So around every airport in Norway have one Norwegian aircraft that's going to fly back to Oslo the morning after. Check with this aircraft, it's going to fly to Molde after we have landed from Haugesund, and then it's most likely going to stay in Molde for the night. Maybe the crew have a little bit of free time in Molde and they're going to depart with an aircraft the next day, or if they're going to depart the next morning. Next day, the day after the 11th of March. Okay, then we can turn on the seatpots. It's 15 minutes to our arrival. So the flight to Trondheim yesterday was very good. We had a little bit of a sunset arrival, and we are not going to get that today. The sun is too high up in the sky right now, but hopefully we're going to get the sunset departure, and I hope we actually get the sunset arrival into Oslo, because it's the motivation to fly. It's I get more motivation to fly when it's daytime and not nighttime. And I do only fly with realistic weather, or real time. So in the winter I've been very dark. Every day when I come back from school, I go to sit on plants, just too dark outside. When I'm leaving school, it's already dark outside in real life. So yeah, that's all you live in Norway. Okay, we can continue the descent fasten. So yeah. So I don't know where we're going to fly tomorrow, but I should try now early in the morning. I just set up the streams before I go to school and just go home and set up and be ready for the stream. So it's a little bit stressful when I am finished with school. It's just get home so I can begin. Yeah. But on Saturday we are going to try to fly an entire day or around that. So you guys that is not watching. No one is watching right now, but if anyone sees it, they can vote if they want where they want fluff, because Norwegian have some interesting or they have some different departures at the same time around 07 local time, I think it is. So then we are going to need to stay up early tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, Saturday. And we are going to fly with the follow the plane that the part that means we are going to fly with the plane to the. Yeah, so I think I'm going to set it up under the stream tomorrow, and I'm going to close it at around maybe 10 UTC, 11 UTC. No, I'm going to stay up early tomorrow, so I don't know. But I think it's good to set it up before I am going to bed. But it's going to be tomorrow, tomorrow evening, because then I can see the departures after the day. Okay, now we are a little bit under speeding here. But you are very close to the airport. That was the wrong way. There we go. But it was the wrong way to the wrong way. Yes, I know. I have very good jokes. I'm so good at that. Okay, so no one has to stream. Yeah, I think it's. I think everyone that are streaming have had this. Are like experiencing this. That just makes sense because, yeah, when you are new, no one knows who you are. So then you need to get some people to find you first. I first streamed almost my entire family watched me, so I have almost 70 views on that, just because of that. So, and now the views are just plummeting to the ground. Yeah, I think I may be starting the stream too early, but that's the problem with the real life too. If I'm going to stream, I'm going to fly to and from. So yeah. Okay, but then we can continue the descent down to 6,000 feet. And the QNH, what was that again? It was 996. 9999996. 996. Could be worse. Could be. 996, that was the wrong way. But yeah, the sun is still pretty high up in the sky. But it's when the sun goes down, it's very fast. It's just yeah. So if the guy on the first video watched now that asked if you can break the aircraft with the coffee, he should have watched now, because now I am drinking coffee. Oh yeah. So then we are past 10,000, we can turn on the landing lights, and we can give the cabin crew the call, and we can do the approach checklist. So altimeters are 996 cross-checked, set and cross-checked. Oh, so that is the approach briefing. I do always forget the approach briefing because I don't think it's a necessary check to have. It's just the altimeters, but that's only me. Norwegian uses it, so I do have a checklist from Norwegian, so I should use it. If you want to join virtual Norwegian, you can do that. You can get the checklist from there. Norwegian, I don't know if they use it still, but they have used it. If you see some cockpit videos or just plates or something, you can see that there. Yes, so we are going to descend down to 3,000. I think that's a good altitude. 3,000. 3,000. So this airplane is what plane did we fly with yesterday? Not yesterday, the day before yesterday, on Tuesday. What plane did we fly then? Can check, because that plane did have this the same autopilot functionality, the Outland. So yesterday we flew with Lima November Echo November Romeo. Okay, good. This is Echo November Victor, so it's around the same corner here. Okay, we are hoping for a good landing here in Karmøy, or Haugesund, that is also called. So we get our descent at 15:51. Cruise started at 15:49, so we cruised for just 2 minutes. That's very, very long. Why isn't I here? Brain cells, Alex. Okay, so we have an Action MD-83 that's flying from Kristiansand to Tromsø. I forgot to log in. That's maybe the reason. Nope. So everything seems good here. We are good on the profile. We're going to set this for the little good 6 mile ring that we have, that I use. 2,000 feet. It's 2,000 feet above ground. This should be around 6 miles from the runway. You can see the wingtips. Yeah. Nice to fly Norway. Not to live here too. We have some good. I think I have the clouds and ultras. That's the only thing I have in North in this game. The highest in ultra should be high on 170 or something. All the rest is medium. And it's still lagging a little bit, so So I'm going to upgrade my PC in around the autumn time, so then I should upgrade it pretty good. I don't know if what graphic card I would do, but it's around, I think around a 3080, 3090. 3090 just to show off to my uncle that I have a 3080, and I compare with a 1660. So I am a little bit behind there. This will be a bit, so around, yeah, we can set 1000 feet, and we are needing to descend, so we for 2500 we need to descend under 2000 feet before we can set the altitude, I think. So now we are entering the Arnau approach, and we got to set flaps 5. And we can set the cabin crew. We won't take the seat down when we are landing. And everything else looks good. System. Yes. I wonder how well the auto brake maxes. And is it anyone at Haugesund on WhatsApp? Want to check that? If not, I don't think we're going to use it because then it's unnecessary, because no one is around us and hearing us. So, and my PC is dying. Go. No, it's no one around here. It should only us. There's someone at up in Stavanger here, but no one else. One plane at Stavanger. No, sorry, it's Bergen, Flesland. Okay, so we can soon take take down the gear and set the missed approach altitude, this is called. Okay, so the real plane have landed and it's backtracking now. Good that we don't have light traffic on, because then we would have landed on ourselves, and that isn't good. Okay, so then we can just set 2500. Gear down. Flaps 15. And we can do that. And flaps 35. No, correction 25. And flaps 30. Then we can do the landing checklist. So, chemical given engine start at continuous, speed brake arm, landing gear down, and flaps 30 green light. Landing checklist are complete. Checked. And we are stable. Yes, so the wind is varying around 9 to 12 knots. Down to 7 now. Isn't stable winds, but to have those put a little bit on, so we don't need to go around. It's the last thing I want. 500 checked.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue, and we are a bit to the left of the runway. Not to
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And stop please. There you go. Knots, manual braking, so you can just vacate or backtrack here. So here we are allowed to taxi up to 50 knots. Okay, so we are going to park at gate 5 or stand 5. That's the real plane park there. Okay, we can turn on the taxi light, and I think we just can't turn on APU right now. You can retract the flaps. I don't think that was a very good landing, and it was a flight of 42 minutes and 30 seconds. The landing was at 209 feet per minute and 0.98 Gs. And my simulator froze again. There we go, thank you. Okay, we can turn off the landing lights. You can go off too. We can just turn off it and non-radar environment here. You can just turn off that. We can turn off the terrain radar. This is gate 4, that's gate 5. Can turn off here, APU is available. That's good. There you go. Parker brake set. So we have 2 blue, 1 red, engine dead. So we can go to the engine, and we can GPU cart and stairs. We can turn off the hydraulics here. You can go off. You can go off. And collision light off, and we can set the shocks. System at 5.4, so we have very hot brakes. We could check how long that takes to cool down. So landing, and we're going to set it at 5.4. That takes caution. When in caution zone, fuse plugs may melt, delay takeoff in respect after 1 hour. Oh shit. Okay, so we have released the parking brake. I'm just going to hopefully, yeah, the brakes are cooling down now, so hope that the gear is surviving. So we're going to depart at 17:55, so we landed 5 minutes early. Yes, we did. That's just good. That was wrong, and we can begin to deboard passengers. And we can request you. So 42 minutes was our flight time. And yes. So now post sim brief, I have just filed a flight plan for one aircraft. So 100% 737-800. That makes sense. I just only fly the 737, so this is my favorite plane. Okay, so the brakes are cooling down. It would have been funny if we could see that this, if it's smoke that's coming out from the gear, if that actually happens in real life. That would be funny if we could see that. But because we can't, I don't think it's happening in real life. Okay, so we are going to be Delta Yankee 191 from Economy Hotel Delta to Economy Golf Mike. We are going to be at 737-800. Registration are going to be Lima November, Echo November Victor, and seal code are Lima Romeo Alpha Golf. Lima Romeo Alpha Golf. No, wrong button. No, wrong button again. ATC call sign is going to be Delta Yankee 191. Delta Yankee 191, and that is going to be Nordic 191. So simple. Nordic 191. And the weather at Oslo now, it's 50, okay. And we are going to depart 16:55 Zulu, and yes, that's correct. So you can get right to flight. And we can do the shutdown checklist as well. So, fuel pumps. We can turn off the APU. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat are off. Hydro pump set, flaps up, park brake are released, edges start, levers at cutoff, weather radar off, and technical log are complete. Shutdown checklists are also complete. So we can profile on network, and we can file the flight plan on WhatsApp. Yes, that's good. And we can reconnect the WhatsApp. Hopefully we are getting some controllers soon. Flight plan. We can fire it. Here we pilot, and there we go. So the brakes are cooling down, but I hope it's enough to... Next time we are flying in there, we are not going to use maximum auto brake. But we are not going to use that. Okay, there is my coffee. Is now and Oslo, Haugesund. Okay, so I think it's a bug with flight radar now. Yes, it is. Okay, and we can get a new flight plan on our EFB here or my iPad. So passengers are finished with the boarding. We are going to wait a little bit for the cabin crew to clean a little bit up here. And the sim brief have don't work here. There you go. And we are going to, no, that was the wrong flight plan. This is for the flight we just took now. There we go. View PDF for Nordic 191. View PDF, please. Thank you. So we can set up the cargo weights now. So we are going to have 3.4 tons. Actually, just 135 passengers. That is one of the lowest I have had in a while. So 3.4. So it's going to be 1.7 on both. 1.7. And we can begin the baggage loading. Fuel, we are going to have 5.7 tons. And passengers, we are now going to board in 135. I always forget the seatbelts. Okay, so we got to fly Echo November Hotel Delta to Echo November Golf Mike. We are going to be Nordic 191. We're expecting to depart from runway 31. Departure runway 31. If that's the wrong runway now, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yes, it was the correct, and it's Odine 1 kilo. And going to be direct to Pupka. Select to Adobe. We can execute, not activate. And the cost index is 15. Cruising altitude of 350. That was very high. So now the FSC are broken again. 7,000 is going to be there all the time. Flight reserves are 2.9. And 330 at 21. And it's going to be -7. We are -54, so we're going to be -61. So that's the prefinite 250. Thank you. Forecast, so it's going to be 310, 200, 100. It's going to be 070 on the winds, or the transition altitude. Now we can insert the winds. So 335.23. 337.11. No, that was not 7, that was 1. And 308.13. Execute here. we can begin the refueling as well. Oh, I did activate the route, okay. Yes, it's good. So, no. Quit, thank you. Go and yes, so landing touchdown at 205 minutes on here. Okay, you can do that. We can go back to return and it's going to be Nordic 191. Okay, so select aircraft 7800 registration Lima November Echo November Victor, and we are flying on Vatsim. So Echo November Golf, no, Echo November Hotel Delta from 31 all. Winds are 030 at 8 knots. It is -2 degrees and energy is 996. Okay, so all the passengers are already finished boarding. That was very quick, to be honest. So MFRA is 1158. Okay, so we can release all the baggage. The fuel is also completed, so everything of boarding and so on is complete. Turn on seatbelts and we can set in the city fuel light. So we got to take off, get the takeoff weight of 63,100 tons, or 63 tons, yes, and 18.9 on the center of gravity. So we can execute here and thrust limit. So we're going to get 26k with 30 on the temperature. Flaps is going to be 5, and the V speeds, go check. Yes, 133, 135, 145. So 145. So that should be good. And the clock is now okay. Good, no weather. It's going to be time. Go to check. Okay, so go to check the real plane here. That is far away. No, it's haven't got online, and we are going to depart in around 20 minutes or something. So we have a very good time here. So no need to stress around. Gonna plan on the flight of Volanta here. Add aircraft. Why didn't that go? Lima November Echo November Victor, and add flight plan from Seabrief. And hopefully it's some sort of, nope, nothing online in Norway yet. I hope. Yes, so okay, so I am just going on the toilet, so I am back very soon. Okay, I am back. I'm going to just check. Yes, the microphone is working. Okay, so we are going to depart in around 15 minutes. No takeoff. So I think we should take the departure briefing now, so we are ready to go when we are ready to depart. So we're just going to check. I don't think it's any engine out seats available for Haugesund. Oh, no, it isn't. So we are just going to. Yeah. So then, are you guys ready for the departure briefing? Just wait a little bit. There. So, are you ready for the departure briefing? There it is. Okay. So, sorry, I need to unload the flight plan thing here. So, the Haugesund. So, the weather at Haugesund is pretty good. We do have this little, actually, yes, headwind of 8 knots. Now it's going to be a little bit of crosswind there. Almost a direct crosswind we are getting at 8 knots. It should be some rain in the area. I haven't seen anything. And it's minus 2 degrees at 2.6 and 996 on the gun edge. So, for our taxi, so we are expected to just push straight back, or no, we are expect to face southeast. Taxi via Charlie here and backtrack on runway 31. For our yes, runway 31. Yes, for if you need to reject under 8 knots, we go to reject for another thing. Above 8 knots, we go to reject for engine failures, fire, windshield warning, or the aircraft is unsafe to fly. When I call the reject takeoff, I'm going to close the thrust levers, take on the speed rack manually, apply manual reverse, and yeah, and if the auto brake is not braking properly, I'm going to take full manual braking of the aircraft. So for our departure, it's we go to fly the Udinu 1 kilo. Departure is very simple, taking off and a right turn down to Udinu, and it's nothing special about this approach. No correction departure, and the initial climb clearance is 6,000 feet. So I think we should set 6,000 feet then. 6,000 feet. So yeah, and yes, so for any threats, we do have terrain at our departure at the east of the airport, but we should be at a good altitude. The highest peak is around 6,000 feet, but I think around 6,000 feet around here or something. So I'm going to not interfere with the terrain there, and it's not the best, but it's not bad weather either, and no traffic at all here. So yes. Oh, there. So it's going to be left seat takeoff with my side on the master. It's going to be an LN-ENV departure and VNAV departure, and the ILS, no, and it's yeah, no, and it's an RNAV departure, so no radio are required. Yes, is it any questions then? No. Then the departure briefing is complete. So we do get a little sunset departure here. The real plane, where is it now? We do have a little bit overheated brakes. But I think we are... It's just a flight simulator. But when I think about it, we are flying realistically with Norwegian, so I think we should wait until they are under this, the yellow marker. I think we have some maintenance here for that. So hydraulics, engine oil, reset engine EGT, refill fire bottles, refill oxygen bottles. Cold brakes, we have this here, so should we use it? Yes, I think we can do it. I think that is so realistic. Okay, then we have tried it. I don't know if you can do that in the real world. I'm not the pilot, so yeah. Okay, should we take the pre-flight checklist then? We are going to depart in 10 minutes. So pre-flight checklist. Pins and covers are removed. Oxygen. Tested 100%. Large transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat are on. Air condition pressure. Packs off and all bleeds are on. Flight is red. We are tracking 042 degrees, connection 96, and we are around 99, 98, maybe 97 feet. I don't know. Parking brake set. Engine start is cut off. Red radio 30 and takeoff taxi briefing are complete. Briefing checklist above the line is complete then. And we can wait for the below the line until we are going to be ready for departure. So I think we can do it. Now we can pressurize the hydraulics to check that they are working properly, and they are. Yes. And was one thing I think about to do, but I don't remember it. Okay, the PA to the passengers, I forgot that. So then we should brief our passengers. Mine damer og herrer, velkommen ombord til Norwegian rute 191 fra Haugesund til Oslo Gardermoen. Flytiden vår i dag er blir rundt 40 minutter. Vi er veldig snart klar for avgang, så setter dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet og for deres egen sikkerhet og alle andres verser og følge på det veldig viktige safety-briefingen som kommer fra cabin crew veldig snart. Vi forventer en ganske god flytur over mot Oslo, men det for at det blir litt mer turbulent når vi nærmer oss Oslo. Så litt obs på det. Ellers så håper jeg at dere får en veldig fint flytur med Norwegian i ettermiddag. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Norwegian flight 191 from Oslo. No correction, from Haugesund to Oslo Gardermoen. Our flight of the day is expected to be around 40 minutes. We are very soon ready for departure, so sit down, take a seatbelt, and for our own safety, please follow the safety instructions on from the cabin crew. We are expecting a very good flight in the cruise, but we expect a little bit turbulence on our arrival down to Oslo. So yeah, hope you enjoy this evening flight with Norwegian. So I think that was a good PA, and we can take the pre-flight checklist below the line. Fuel, we do have 5,700 kilograms and all wing pumps are on. Passenger signs are set, auto brake, RTO. CDU pre-flight and A-cars are completed. Takeoff speeds V1133, route 135 and V2145. RTP V2145, heading 313 and 6,000 feet are set. Pre-flight checklist are then complete. I think we can just release the chocks now. Oh, I am so stupid. I am so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're going to start APU. Oh, I am so stupid. But yes, it is possible. And now the ground call have gone on. Thank you. We got this at 350 here. I'm sorry. Mistakes can happen. So 150, so now everything was reset, so I think it's 150, no it isn't, it's 145. 45 and it's going to be 6,000 feet. That's too far. And we're going to use LN-ENV now. Now I can release the chocks. Not the doors. Push back. What? Standard L, dot the I, cross the T. No. We can take self-drive, I can try the self-drive. And we're going to check for the real flight. I think they have departed now very soon. They landed before us, so then we can take the before start checklist. Flight doors are closed, doors and windows are closed, anti-collision light on, and the transponder to altitude off. The before start checklist is complete and everything here looks good. We have dual bleed, and that is there it should be. So we can take the self-drive here. And we're getting around 26 FPS. That's very interesting. Okay. And we can begin the engine start and pushback. And park brake are released. So, starting engine number 2. Can use to follow on the pushback here. I hope I can manage this. $25 fuel and 1. Okay, now I need to focus on the pushback here. Isn't. Oh, that was no. The plane isn't turning in the direction I want. Can do this. Okay, try to turn. Okay, so then we can start engine number 1. Okay, we are just going to set the park brake now and release the tag. Doesn't work, I don't know why. Okay, 25 fuel. I'm not that good at pushbacks. I do not do that every day, so yeah. We have Sweden control, we have Copenhagen control, but we don't have Polaris control online. I think that is very yeah, it isn't good. We should have Polaris control online. Can check out the real plane. It's most likely to begin to take off or something. Yes, it is live and it has only begun the pushback. So we can turn off you, we can turn you auto off. On. And flight control check. Ailerons. Checked. Elevators. Checked. Rudder. Checked. Flight tests are complete. So then we can take Before taxi checklist. So generators are on, probe heats are on, anti-ice off, air cruise pressure, backs auto, isolation for auto, engine start, leave switches at continuous, recall checked, engine start levers are detected, flight controls are checked, ground equipment are clear and APU off. Before taxi checklist are complete. And we can turn on the terrain radar. We have some low terrain at around here, and we can take the flaps to 5. Flaps 5. And we can turn on the taxi light, and we can begin to taxi. So the clock is soon 6 local time here. So tomorrow I think I'm going to try to stream a little bit later. I think. I don't know. This train thing here is very interesting to look at. Okay, and we can turn on the landing lights. We can begin to backtrack the runway. We have Unicom, yes. Just the replane have begun this backtrack, and this should begin its second roll very soon. So to information, this is a 7-year-old 747-800. I was very good at backtracking here the last time we went here, so I hope I can manage this now. And I don't know, it seems like I can't. Or maybe to just add some power. We're not hitting anything with the lights. Okay, so then we can take the before takeoff checklist. Flaps 5 plant, 5 green lights, stabilizer trim set to 5.4 set, and the cabin call are given. Before takeoff checklist are complete, then we can begin the takeoff roll. Just wait a little bit. Okay, so takeoff. Thrust stable. Takeoff reset. And the checked.
V1 rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Get up. Very high climb rate this. So I think we can turn on the autopilot now. Because of this aggressive turn, we can take flaps 1. Flaps up. And we can continue climbing up to 350. And we can take off the takeoff checklist. So, engine bleeds, on, packs auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no light and altimeters are standard. Roger. After takeoff checklist are complete. I think we can release the cabin crew. Still don't have an ATC online. Okay, we're past 10,000. You can turn off the landing lights and turn off the seatbelts. nice departure. Still no ATC online. Or maybe. No, I think that was an airport in Sweden. No, sorry, Denmark. Okay. Since our arrival, we're going to land ILS-01 left by Opetri Lima via Balbehu. And we should set 7,000 feet. And I think we should take the departure briefing right now. Okay, so the weather at Oslo now is pretty good. We have a little bit of crosswind of around 3 knots. It's variable by 230 and 330. KVK -5, dew point -19, condition 994 and nothing. So we are going to land the ILS now. We're going to fly via the Opetri Lima arrival. We're not going to fly the whole, we're going to take shortcuts. And the airport duration is 700 feet. And is not anything that is special about this arrival. So then we are going to land the ILS for a runway 01 left. It is Very simple. The courses are 012, 012, and 012. ILS frequency is 110.3. Why do I get this error here? Okay, that doesn't work. I don't know why. So, and the minimums are going to be 857 feet. Yes. So for our missed approach, we are going to climb on the 02 to 5000 and exit vector by Oslo approach. It's not simpler than that. And yes, that should be good. And for any threats, we have this terrain here, and that's the only little threat we have. But we are at pretty high altitude. We are over 10,000 feet when we are passing here, so we should be okay there. So, yes. No, sorry, I forgot the taxi here. So, we are then expecting to make it at Alpha 5, Alpha 6, and hold there, and we are going to get our assigned gate. Any questions? Good, then the approach briefing is complete. So we should soon begin our descent, I think. And there we go. And we're going to set the auto brake to 3, and we're going to set the flaps to 30. So we're going to just select 20,000 feet and winner. And the descent checklist. Precision landing altitude set to 700. Recall checked, auto brake 3, landing data flaps 30, 144 knots, minimums are 857. And apparent briefing are complete, so the descent checklist are complete, and we can take the what is it called? PA to passengers. Mine damer og herrer, en liten oppdatering fra cockpiten. Vi har nå begynt nedstigningen vår ned til Gardermoen, og er forventet til å lande om rundt cirka 25 minutter. Så det været nå for Gardermoen, det ser ganske bra at vi kommer til å få litt sidevind, men det er veldig lavt sirkus, så det kommer mest sannsynlig ikke til å merke så mye at vi kommer i litt sidelengs. Det litt grann skyer rundt omkring, eller jeg vet ikke helt. Det minus 5 grader, og ja. Vi håper at det er en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian denne ettermiddagen, og håper at vi ser det igjen veldig snart. Ladies and gentlemen, a quick update from the flight deck. We are now beginning our descent down to Oslo and expected to arrive in around 25 minutes. The weather now at Oslo seems pretty good. We have a minus 5 degrees and we have a little bit of crosswind. So yeah, and from that's the wind from the west, and low clouds or a little bit of clouds above a little bit high altitude. Otherwise, we hope that you enjoyed this flight with Norwegian. Hope to see you again very, very soon. Okay, that should be good. Do we have any? Nope. We have Flesland Tower online. That can't help us. I think I can execute that. So yes. Oh no. So we are descending nicely here. Okay. Okay, so we are descending down, slid down. It's still no air traffic controllers online. I do hate that. it's beautiful. Like I said on Tuesday, the sun is going down later and later, so now it's yeah. So, oh shit, we are now there, yes, okay. So we can continue to descent down to, and my simulator froze, to 110. And still no air traffic controllers online. Okay, so this was from, okay. So we are arriving 40, so that should be 25. So we can turn on the seatbelts right now. And I hope we are going to get a good landing when we arrive at Oslo. And we are still not getting any air traffic controllers. So we can actually, while we are waiting to pass 10,000 feet, we can check the latest departure that have had a turn return at Oslo. So if we go back to Oslo, come on please, Oslo, departures. So if we look here then, so we have a departure to Bergen, and so that is going to depart 1825, so that is most likely the latest departure. So maybe to Copenhagen here. Yes, this is most likely that was the latest departure. No, that. Oh, that's the aircraft that you can download from PMDG's operational center. That's cool. Lima November Normal Golf Mike. Oh, here we land tomorrow. This is on local time, so we are landing around tomorrow for me. So I can set it to UTC here. It's 23:05 UTC and past 12. Local time. So yeah, to Krakow, most likely to return, yes, and we are landing then very late, so that's an alternative, that we are flying a little bit later, but we are flying long over the night, so that it's an alternative, but it is then it's going to be very late, and if I'm going to swim very early tomorrow, then I can't be up that late. So Microsoft has now released a new add-on to prepare for WASM support on Xbox. Microsoft Flight Simulator add-on support. That is very interesting. It's got any new news? It's got the team. Yeah. And Just Flight. I hope they are releasing their Fokker F2012 option very soon. Broughton Safe was actually the launch customer of the aircraft, so we need to fly with the Fokker when it releases for Microsoft. But I need to check that that Microsoft Flight Simulator thing. So if I go back on Xbox here and going to check if yes, we have 2,000 feet to go. So no, sorry, I forget that we can then set to 8,000. We can search for MSFS. That this is not going to crash my PC to check out if I should download the update. If not, that's very interesting if I can't. Okay, so more. Is it something on the more? No. We are playing it. Reviews. Microsoft have 3.1 reviews. The only thing, the bad side with this simulator is that you need that good computer to get these visuals that we are getting. To get this in the best quality and good performance. That's the only issue I have with Microsoft right now. That's why it's, for example, lagging in the Oslo. That's most likely because my system isn't the best. So like I said, in autumn I'm going to try to upgrade my PC as best as possible. I'm not going to half upgrade it. And if I can, I want to try to stream with the other PC to get the best quality. I'm going to try to build a new one, but I don't know. I have this problem if I take in display capture, the camera is lagging or stuttering very hard in Microsoft, so to fix that camera issue I did just only captures the game. So if I'm going to take the briefings or something, I need to take on display capture, and if I then move the camera around, it's going to stutter. So then I need to turn it off to move the camera around in the cockpit, so a little bit complicated. Then we can take the approach briefing. Altimeters. We can continue to set down to 4,000 and altimeters. Altimeters, what is that going to be? It's going to be 995. So just one down. 995. 995. So approach briefing. Altimeter set 995, set and cross-checked. The approach briefing is complete. Okay. And I think we can take this fixed wing from runway 01 left. And it should be 6 miles. I think it's 601 left, yes. 6 miles. And we should soon be established. If I take 012 here, what happens then? Don't know what's happening here. Okay, should I point /60 miles again? If I delete them. I take 6 miles again. Altitude 2,578 feet. So, yes. No ATC online still. We can check the real aircraft. Not Heathrow, but Oslo, and that is on their way down. Oh, this picture of flight was very cool. It had 2 rainbows behind the aircraft. That's very impressive. And it seems that they are landing on 01 right, so then we should then we're going to get a little bit of taxi time. And we can simply switch to 01 right. I don't know, maybe that's better. Seems like they are taking 01 right. I can find the necessary charts and be prepared for that runway. Approach 01 right. Unless that should be on 11195. But I think we are not going to do that because of we are too near the airport. One thing I think about to switch runways that we can hopefully not get these stutters, but maybe they are actually going to taxi around the airport again, so most likely not, but just need to wait and see. So we're still going to land on 01 left, and now it's beginning to stutter again. I don't know why. This, like, yes, I'm going to try to close down as many things as possible, so we can get a smooth experience, like a better experience. And we don't have any traffic, but is it any traffic on the ground? That is the question. I don't know. Maybe. So then the answer is maybe. Okay, localizer captured, and maybe I didn't take that settings, so reset camera there. Thank you. That feels realistic. So we can see the cabin crew, and we are soon capturing the glide slope. Glide slope captured. No, they landed on 01 left. I think it was a bug or something. But yet I landed 0 left, so that's so good that we didn't switch runways now. Oh.
$2,500.
Checked. And we are soon at 6 miles final. Current traffic Nordic 191 is 7 mile final, runway 0 left, current traffic. Okay, so the replane have now vacated the runway 0 left at I think Alpha 5. So we are expecting Alpha 5, Alpha 6. So, 6 miles, get down. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Landing checklist. Sorry, land checklist. Chemical given engine start at continuous. Land speed brake. Armed. Landing gear down and flaps are 30 green light. Landing checklist are complete. Maybe actually getting the same stand as we departed. Checked. It's very stable winds here. Not very stable winds, I take that back. But they are not. Now it's 0 winds. Okay. And now it's gusting, and now it's then getting a gust or something. That's like typical. Okay, hopefully a good landing this time. Not too laggy. Following the flight directors.
400. Approaching minimums. 300. To minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Manual braking. So we are going to gate 15, I think it was, and it was getting a little bit laggy on our arrival there, stuttering on final approach and touchdown, and now we are getting this bad stuttering again, and we are very happy for that. We can retract flaps. It's like I just maybe want to go back to the freeway scenery just because of the lag issues. So I really hope Orbex can fix this issue very soon, for it is very frustrating to have. Where is my... there. stop the timer. We flew for 41 minutes. So like a minute shorter flight. That can be for obvious reasons. Maybe because of runways. I think I actually do want to fly and land us in 1-9ers. That have been a while. And
Carbon traffic Scandinavian 4745.
Cardinal Scandinavian 66 Alpha, push and start, stand for 1.
okay, so we got the taxi gate 15. Yes, that was the correct gate. And we can turn off the rain radar, and it's our left here, so we can turn on APU. Choose the gate that is at furthest away, if that's the correct word. And now I'm incurring these laggy things again, and I still don't know why. If any one of you knows why this is happening, please give me an answer in the comments or in the chat if you are watching now. If you did that, I would be very happy about it. Because I do hate doing this at our base. We are going to fly in and out of Oslo the whole time, every stream. If not, we are going to take from Stockholm or something. So this is not that funny. And when you don't know why it's happening, it isn't better that way. If I knew why it's happening, then I will try to. I think it's something with the photogravity or something in the area. So I'm going to try to find that, try to delete it, and if that helps, oh my god, this is so bad. So thank you. Because we just got lucky for our
Traffic contract 9 from flight 2.
Okay. Our stop was something. Okay, good. So 2 blue, 1 red. Engines dead. We can do that. We can go to services. We can take GPU card, and we want jetway. And we can turn off the hydraulics. And Volanta, I think, has broken because they think we landed on
traffic Scandinavian 4745 taxiing Lima Orange 0 to holding point 01 right.
Okay, request ground power, and I think we can disconnect from Vatsim. I know it isn't Vatsim because I have it when I am offline, and it happens a little bit around the area, so it's maybe because of the. I think it includes some photogravity around the area, so it's maybe that. I think that's causing the problem. Or if it's something else, I don't know. But I want to find out, and I'm going to try. Okay, so then we can turn off you. We can turn off you. Now if you see, no, it isn't. Okay, I take it back. Okay, we can turn on some lights here. So we can take the shutdown checklist. So fuel pumps off, P2 heat off, hydro pedal set, parking brake released, flaps up, engine start levers cut off, weather off, and technical are completed. Shutdown checklists are complete. So our technical log should then be our flight log thing. So then it was 41 minutes. Okay, so we are just going to check the landing rate and then it's over for this stream today. So our landing rate. So we got a touch of 346 feet per minute. So that was much more than our flight 2 here. Just wait a little bit here. Review your flight. I use one out on my phone because my PC can't handle everything at the same time here. So yes, I think yes, here on my PC it's recorded the better things. So it's on my phone that was a little bit broken, but it recorded that things that it should. That's good. Okay, then thank you for watching this live stream. I am trying so best I can to be online or stream tomorrow. Yes, so I'm giving you a little bit more information about the stream on Saturday tomorrow. Otherwise, have a good evening if you live in Europe, and good night, good morning or something in America, I don't know. But hope that you have enjoyed this stream, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Have a good one, and bye bye.